Welcome back, students. Today we are going to see the rolling display in 8085 from right to left. Right. Now you see this one. Right. Now, mm, okay. Now you see this one. Here we are using now that one as C. Okay. Now we are going to see that one. Here, now you see this one C equal to 0.6. C equal to 0.6. What it is actually? Here we are having now that one. We are going to display we are going to display that content, right? So that we are going to display okay, we are going to display the LED, right? So here we are having now 4 address LED and we are having 2 data LED. So data part and address part on the 8085. 8085. Now we are having 6 location. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So on the 6th location, we want to display. So you are using that count C equal to 0.6. So we are going to display on the 6 LEDs. Now here we are having B equal to 90. 90 is actually we are enabling the first LED using the display controller. 8279 is a display controller. 8279 is a display controller or the keyboard or display. So here this is actually keyboard or display controller or display, right? Now if you are configuring that one with 30, so here in that 8279 also we are having a control word. The control word. So the address of the control word is 31. As like that in 8255 that control word is 43. The same way, here we are having a control word 31. So the control word is used for configuring either it is keyboard or display. Now if you are giving that value 90, then we are using the first LED for displaying. So you have to give the 90 to 31. So for that we are having now P equal to 90 and then we are having now that 90 then we are sending that P equal to 90 P to A. So 90 is there, sent out to 31. So out to 31 is nothing but we are enabling the first LED for displaying the content. So this is the first LED. So that is we are having now 90 should be in 31. Then we are enabling this LED. Now you are using that out 30 is the data. So we are this is enabled. Now we are sending the data, it will display. So that is in that 9000 we are having that letter H. In the 9000 we are having that value for the letter H. So the H is going to place here as H, right? Then here we are having now that increment H, increment B, and decrement C, right? So increment H, increment B. So the increment B is here 91. The 91 is next LED. And here we are having now the 9001 is next letter. Hello. Then it will display the content HE. And then we are going to move that and so on. We are moving, right? So this is the loop. So this loop is doing that one 6 times. So whatever that word in 9000, 9001, 9002. So here we are having now 9002, 9003. Then we are having hello. The last one is 00, right? So here we are having now 9000, 9001, 9002, L, 9003. We are having L. Then 9004. we are having now O, the 9005 we are having now the empty. Empty means here we are having 0, 0 is the value or not, display nothing. So hello is we can see on the screen. Right. Now we want to roll. So you want to roll. So for rolling that one, just what actually we are doing now in that address. So that H should be placed in 9001. Right. So that one here we are having now, we have to slide that one. Right. So that one we have to do that one in the shift operation. What we are doing now, this H is going to move to here. H. L is going to move to here. L is going to, then HE. E is going to move to here. And L is going to move. L, then O. Then the blank space is coming to here. Then now once again, then we are displaying the content. So that one is here. This is moving now from left to right, right? So here we are having H, then here L, L, then we are H, E, L, L, and O, and so on. Then we are having now that moving now, right? So that is here in that shift part, we are moving that your content to the next locations. Moving the content into next location. So just instead of that display is not changing, but we are changing the data. Changing the data in that order, right? So if you are having shift left or shift right, then whatever you want, then we have to do that one. So here we are having 900 and 9000 and 9001. So we are exchanging the data. It's like you are moving the data H to here, E to here, and L to here, and L to here, and then O, this O is to here, and then blank space is here. Then next shift, then we are having H here, L here, H, E here, and L here, and L here. Then we are going to have that O here, and this is a blank space. Like if you are moving now, then it is moved to actually left to right, it's moving now. So right move. So that is called right move. You are moving to right. Your content moving to from left to right. So that's the way we are. So each and every time we are displaying, then we should have the delay. Then only we can see that one, the moving. Or otherwise fastly it will move. So what we are having now, the delay. The delay is as usual, right? So in the delay, what we are having now, this what we are doing now, this f of is going to count down to all zeros, right? So this f of is in the DE pair. We are having that f of the TE pair is going to make that one as 0, 0. So if you want to check the condition, the TE pair, so you what actually we have to do is, we are moving that E content to A, and then we are having OR operation with that D. So we are getting now that everything is 0, 0, then only that 4 digits are 0. So for that, we are having now here, we are having now that one as, see, okay. Now you see this one here, we are coming now the T content. So D content is moved to A, and then ORA E. So this 2 is required to checking this one, right? So moving the T content to here, and then we are T content to A register, and the T content to A register, and E content is going to be R operation. So this is a T content is moved to A, and E content is doing that R operation. So we are getting now everything is 0. So the jump no 0, it will to loop. Then if you are having that 0 both, then it will come out of the loop. So that is here we are having around 65,536 times. If the loop is continue, 537 times the loop is continue, and then it come out, right? So this is actually 0.5 second, milliseconds. 0.5 seconds. We are having now 0.5 second, right? If you want to have that 1 second delay, then we are using that another one register with value 2, P register with value 2, then we are determining that one. So 2 times if you are executing, then 1 second. If you want to have 2 seconds, then we have to use that B equal to 4. Like we have to go for, right? So that is, it's very simple program only. So if you are having proper continuously, we can see that module properly. And so this is the main program. As like that, we are having main. So call display. It will display that once, display the first content, hello, and then we call delay. So it will take once 0.5 second waiting. Then we'll go for that shift operation. So it is shifting the content one level, and then once again, then we are to move jump to main. Then it will display. So now the after shifting it will display. Then after shifting it will display like it is displaying, right? So in here left right shift. If left shift you want, then we have to change here. Just we are changing one. Instead of this 9,000, here we have to put 9,005. LXI H equal to 9,005. We have to change, and LXI D is 9,004. So in the reverse. So here we have to shift one level up. So here we are having instead of that INX, here we have to give decrement TCX H. Here we have to give DCX D. This 4 changes is enough, right? So this DCR is as usual. So here this is a 6 value DCR, right? Now if we are doing this one, so instead of shift right, so we are having now shift left. That's all. The change is only this one. So you are moving that sliding is different as here 9,005, here 9,004, and then we have to give the decrement X, H, and decrement D. Then what actually it will do now? Then the H is moving to here, right? Then E is moving one level up, L, O, and blank space. So that in that reverse, we are having left shift VD, right? So from right to left, we are moving now, left shift. So that is we can do now. Okay. That's all. This is a rolling display. Either move to left to right or right to left. We can do with small modifications. Okay. Thank you.